thank you for the support. These fragrance haul videos been doing good. In this fragrance haul, we are going to be talking about fragrances that y'all recommended to me. So I listen, I read the comments, y'all recommend some, I go check it out. But before that, I want y'all to do something for me. So the YouTube statistics or whatever they give you, the information is about as useful as a bar soap. I want to know where y'all from. So if you feel like it, you don't have to. You never have to put anything on this channel like it or anything like that. But if you want to, let me know where you're coming from, where you watching this from. Because like I said, YouTube does not do anything. I'm just curious. Anyways, let's get into it. We have 7 fragrances. Seven fragrances to discuss today. And about half of these are viewer recommended to me. So we start this off with a story. So today I went on an excursion, if you will, with a member of the fairer sex, a woman, and first date. And I had a great idea of going down to the zoo. It's an indoor zoo, and there's a petting zoo. And man, I was looking pretty good. I was, get the mustache going on. Yeah. Haircut, everything like that. And when it came time for the fragrance, man, I went up and I said, okay, I want something fresh. I want something that's going to try. And you'll never guess what I picked, y'all. You'll never guess. I picked YSL's myself. I did. It was inoffensive and fruity and nice, and that's what I picked. But the funny thing is, it doesn't matter what I picked, because when we got there to the zoo, and I met her there, it's not like I picked her up, it smelled so bad of animals and poop and all the kinds of stuff. You had like monkeys throwing poop around. It really did not matter what I wore, because in about 10 or 15 minutes I was coated with that natural musk, you know what I mean? So, man, I cannot attest for that. And I didn't get anywhere with it. So, but it was cool, man. We fed the goats and llamas, and that was cool. But it was still a little early afterwards. And I'll tell you this first. This craziest thing happened. We heard this noise. It's like and we're like, what is that? And we turn the corner and we see these 2 tortoises just getting it on, just right then and there, just boom. I don't know how it works with them. It was something, but one of them was making noises and the other one was just going to town. And I'm like, man, this is a first date. And here I am taking this girl, watching like turtle porn, and but she had a good sense of humor about it. Not a lot of girls. I don't know about not a lot, but not every girl would. And she's making jokes, and I don't know if it turned her on, but man, she was like started talking about different things after that, and I'm like, this ain't doing it for me. Like this not having the same reactions. I don't know if she's a keeper. I don't know if I should run away. But after we finished dinner, it was still pretty early. It was 6:30, and I was like, God dang, it's I ain't that old. Like I can stay up a little bit later and go out. So she goes, oh yeah, well, I'll probably just go to TJ Maxx. I was like, TJ Maxx? You say, let's go. Because I was gonna go there. Just released my TJ Maxx video on the weekend. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I wanted to go and see more at a different TJ Maxx, because they're all different, right? So we go. She's walking around. She's finding a whole lot of stuff that I can't understand why you would need, but I think a lot of people probably look at my fragrances and have no idea why I need these, and I don't need them. I just enjoy them. But so she goes to the bathroom, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna go check out some of these fragrances. And they had some great selections, and that's where I got a couple of the first ones. So I said in my last video that I reviewed these Joseph Abbouds, and was gonna go back to get this one, Mountain, from my pops for Christmas, right up his alley. And wouldn't you know it, and I did, by the way, but I came across another Joseph Abboud, and I said, shoot, let's try it. So this is Terrain, Joseph Abboud Terrain. I don't know anything about these guys, so let's just try it out. So the biggest problem with these is that they were pretty well picked over, so you're not gonna full bottle, but it's not that bad. Oh, I mean, that's why it wasn't on my other TJ Maxx. This is incredible. That is such a good fragrance. Terrain. And I got this for $15 at the TJ Maxx. Right off the bat, it actually has, it's like a hybrid between YSL's Myself and Valentino's Born in Roma, or even Halloween. It smells like a Halloween fragrance. Like Halloween Man, the original Halloween Man. So maybe this is their take on like a Paco Rabanne fragrance. Gosh, that's really good. I'm gonna set that to the side. We're gonna come back to that. That smells to me, that smells a lot like Halloween Man. And I love Halloween Man. So that is right up my alley. That's good. We'll come back to that when it dries down. Let's go to the next one. So, next one. Y'all know, if you watched the last video, I've been trying to get into the English laundry, but expensive stuff, like 70, 80 bucks, some of these fragrances, and I don't know how they got their way to TJ Maxx, but I found another one, and this is Charmer. And I got this for $14.99. A little bit used. You see there, a little bit, but not that much. So, let's try this out. I really enjoyed Signature when I got that, and right now on Amazon, Charmer's going for $80, and even at the super questionable, probably fake retailers like on eBay and stuff, it's like $35, $40. So even $15, can't beat it. Oh man, that was like half the freaking bottle just came out. Holy cow. Okay, so this is not nearly as complex as Signature. This is fresh. And again, here's the scent. Oh, turn it right way. It's just like really fruity, a little masculine because it comes off with a little bit of woodsy tones. It is masculine. It's kind of suave. I think that's actually a really good name. Just a suave man's fragrance, fruity, non-offensive. Again, kind of like in the same vein as YSL's Myself and stuff, like just non-offensive fragrances. We'll see how it performs, but just super fruity off the top, and seems to be getting a little more woodsy, but Signature was very, very different. I think it was Signature. Yeah, Signature, very, very different. So, okay. There was one other that I got from TJ Maxx, and I saw it. I'll be honest with y'all, I don't even look what I call it the rip-off rack, the one that has all closed up and under lock and key, because I can never find anything good there. I mean, good, yes, but priced right, no. So I had heard rumors that Marshalls had alt fragrances. I hadn't heard anything about TJ Maxx, but wouldn't you know, I turned the corner and there it is, alt fragrance. And it wasn't just any alt fragrance, it was the one that I've been wanting to try, which is Stallion. And Stallion is a clone of Layton by Parfums de Marly, which is my favorite, possibly my favorite fragrance of all time. And $19.99, which is cheaper than even if diffusers screw off. And without fail, they come loose during shipment. And so when you open it, I've gotten some where I literally like open the cap and you can pour it out. There's so much that came out. I had one fragrance that came in and it was down to here. That's how much came out. So you're spending good money and not getting your product. So that's the worst part, I think. But I love Layton. I love Layton. Oops. There you go. Interesting. There's got some splashing noises there. There you go. Okay. So, obviously, like, what am I comparing this to? Obviously, I'm comparing it to Layton, but there are some great Layton clones out there. There's Detour Noir. There is Blue Exclusive. There is Samaya. I ordered it. It's on the way. It's supposed to be a clone of that. There's White and Black by Lalique. There's a lot. So, there's some competition, right? There's a marketplace for it. That's what I'm comparing this to. This is so neutered compared to the other two. Anything Al Haramain, when it comes out, is like sharp. It stings the nose. It's like mentholated to where it's really like you smell it, you're like, oh god, I'm dying. You know, that's what I'm kind of expected Layton to be. It's creamier, like, and I never thought I'd use that word to describe Layton, but it literally like almost candy, milkshake kind of vibes, fruity. Like, if y'all have Sonic, y'all know what Sonic is. It's an American fast food place that you drive up, and they used to, I don't know if they still do, but the people that come out and serve you have rollerblades on, and they come out with some crazy, what do they even call, like slushes, which is flavored ice, basically. And that's what this reminds me of. And now I'm thinking, is my view of Layton just like totally obscure? Because every other time that I've gotten an alt fragrance, I've compared it to the original, and it's been dead on. And then I get this, and I'm like, this is nothing. This, what? Like, it doesn't project. It's not a powerhouse. So I was really disappointed with this. But I don't know because I wear Layton almost every day, and so I feel like I don't know, like inspired by it maybe, but I'm not getting clone of it. So I don't know. I heard some YouTubers say that their alt just didn't hit as hard. Mostly like in the Aventus clones, it just didn't hit as hard. Like the scent profile was there, just didn't hit as hard. And I'm like, what does that even mean? I kind of know what it means now. Like, that's literally what I would say about this. If the scent is there, it just doesn't hit. Okay. Next, we have Curve Connect. Haven't tried it. I love red fragrances though. I'm slowly but surely getting my curve on. Slowly but surely accumulating the curve fragrances. And this is Curve Connect. Here it is. Beautiful color. Beautiful color. Love it. And I would expect it to be just kind of an overdose of spice. So let's see what we got. We'll do. Get away. I used to just, you gotta do this, right? Because if you just go right in, it's like, ain't nothing but alcohol. But now I've gotten like, I spray it, and even though the fan's not on, I'll just get that just come right back in my face. So now when I'm doing this, I'm like getting it away from me, because I'll spray it, then I'll go to talk, and I'll like come right back at me. And it does not taste good. I have yet to find a cologne that tastes good. Okay. This is definitely different than I thought it was going to be. Spicy, yes, but not peppery. So sort of like coriander and cumin and some more Italian / Mexican kind of herbs, not necessarily pepper or anything like that. It really does. It kind of smells like a dry rub for like chicken enchiladas. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. I know I've seen coriander. I think I've even seen cumin in fragrances before, but I don't really know why you would put those in there. So that's what I'm getting anyways. It's spicy, but not the kind of spice that you usually see. And sometimes that's good. A little uniqueness. Yeah, that's good. But I don't know about that one. We'll wait for the dry down. Okay, this next one I was told to get. And this is CR7 by Cristiano Ronaldo. And I like the Beckhams. It seems only right that I get the Ronaldos. And this is the original. They have flankers of this fragrance, but this is the original. This is the OG. Now, there's this man who's doorknob sucking crazy out there, and his name is Jeremy Fragrance, and he likes this fragrance as an alternative, I believe, to Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. He says it gives off the same vibes, but he's also crazy. So let's try. I'll try it for myself. And I got these from Fragrance Net. And this is a tester. Okay, get away. Get away. Oh, God, no. What are you talking about, Jeremy? What are you talking about? That is nothing like Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. Was it another one that he talked about? That is nothing like any Paco Rabanne I have ever tried. It's fruity, but it's musky. It has underlying just very masculine notes. That is nothing like Invictus. That is nothing like Fame. That is nothing like 1 Million. That is nothing like, well, any of the 1 Millions I've tried. 1 Million is over the top fruity in your face. This is not. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good. But it's not a clone of any Paco Rabanne that I've ever tried. It kind of got some like salty notes in there. Almost like a toffee kind of. I don't know. Honestly, this probably wouldn't be a bad gym cologne. I don't know if I like that or not. Jury's still out on that one. Jeremy is another swing and a miss. He also recommended Casual Life by Uomo and said it smelled like tiramisu, and I got it and I'm like, what? Like, no, it's nothing like that. So the man's lost all credibility. But we'll come back to that one. I don't hate it. I'm just a little confused by it. This next one was recommended to me as well. And I'll probably butcher this name, but I'll say it to the best of my abilities. This is Mustache by Rochas. I believe Rochas. Mustache. Maybe they looked at me and said, this guy's gotta have a fragrance named Mustache. And if that was was the case, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's highly discriminatory. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I appreciate all the recommendations. You little tappity tap. This app makes some hella noise. That's loud. That's a loud box. Okay. Gosh darn, this is a big boy. This is, how much is this? 4.2. This looks like a 4.2. 4.1. Sorry, 4.1. Gorgeous bottle. Look at that bottle. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad though. I like that. Okay, on to regular scheduled programming. I know nothing about this fragrance other than the fact that I think it's pretty light and airy and fun, so let's just try it. No leakage from the cap, I like that. What's his name? From Havoc Fragrances also really likes this guy, so let's see. Get away, get away. Okay, interesting. I'm getting like a citrus lemon blast right off the top, but unlike 1477, whatever that one is, it's not lemon peel, and there's a difference. Lemon peel reminds me of Pez candy, lemon zest, or lemon juice. It's just citrusy. It's a little bit like bergamot, but it stings the nostrils a little bit more. As it sits, it's getting a little bit more floral. I would definitely say, yeah, this is a friendly floral fragrance. Up my nose. That's actually really nice. It's really nice. It's really pleasant. Would I wear this in the fall? Early fall and maybe mornings. Actually, you know what? I'm one of those guys that wears late in the winter, because sometimes you want something that's so bright that it kind of like counteracts the cold, gloomy months. Maybe this, but it's subtle. This thing is subtle. I'm gonna spray it one more time. Actually, no, I'm not, because I wanted to get the dry down. Yeah, fruity. The lemon's kind of dissipating a little bit. The lemon's mostly gone. I'm left with a subtle fruit and some floral notes. I don't think I have anything to compare this to. This doesn't remind me of anything, which kind of excites me because I'm looking down at my desk right now at like 40 fragrances, and to find something that doesn't smell like any of them is actually kind of exciting. Yeah, this doesn't smell like anything to me. But I will say, wait. No, I did get something on that. What does that remind me of? I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of something, but even so, even though it reminds me, that profile is, I've never tried it before, so it's actually really good. I'm excited to see what the dry down's like. Thank you for that recommendation. Okay. Last recommendation, and this is from the house of Latafa, and this is Rasasi Ebhar. And I've been told that this leans a little more feminine, so I'm interested to see. And this was not given to me, I bought it, but this was purchased by Fragrance X. It's the first time I ever went to Fragrance X. I was pretty impressed. I got a good deal on this one, but as a rule, they're more expensive than my usual places that I go to, but this one, they had the best deal, and here it is. excuse me. I said the house of Latafa. I was totally wrong. From the house of Rasasi. Oh my god, what a cardinal sin I just committed. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't need to beat me up. I'll do it enough on my own as is. From the house of Rasasi. In my defense, it's literally nowhere on here that it says Rasasi. Like, it says at the very bottom, Rasasi. What a gorgeous bottle. It kind of reminds me of Al Haramain's Amber Oud line. They have a very similar bottle. It looks bigger than what it is. It looks like it's a full size, like 3.4, 4 ounce, and it's not. It's half of that. So you're getting much less than what you think you are, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That I think people overestimate size in liquids. You don't go through things that fast. I don't think. I don't. But I only three sprays and I'm done. So, alright. Rasasi Ebhar. Okay. I'm a big fan. I'm a fangirl of Rasasi, so I'm excited to see this one. Rasasi. I love that. Let me take a second though. I love that beautiful amber. I love that color. Okay, let's go. Bro. Bro. Oh, so nice. I gotta hit it twice. Bro. What the heck? Bro. I don't know how I feel about that cap. It looks like it's gonna come off at any time. This is a very interesting fragrance. I'm used to the fresh fragrances. I'm used to Angel Share boozy fragrances. I've never experienced one that was in the middle of being boozy and fresh, and this is it. This is my first. Boozy, absolutely. Nutty, yes, like hazelnut vibes all day. Earthy, natural tones. It's sweet, but not sugary sweet, or even like fruity sweet. Maybe there is like a bit of fruit in the base, but you're talking, or not the base, the top, but you're talking about so subtle. I'm just getting like a caramel kind of sweetness to it. I wonder what this would be like with oud. I'm glad that they didn't add oud, but, or vanilla. I might have to layer this one with oud and vanilla, or oud or vanilla. Not at the same time. Oh my god, I would die. Okay, whoever recommended Rasasi Ebhar, thank you. Wow, this is good. Let's let it sit for a little bit. Like, that's a perfect fall fragrance, winter fragrance. The only concern I have about it whatsoever is projection. It seems a little neutered, but my nose is tanked. I have sampled and done these videos and gone to the stores, and I've probably sampled 60 to 70 fragrances in the last 2 or 3 days, and that's a lot. That's a lot. So let's go back to the beginning, because you know we gotta rank these and give these a score. Let's score these guys. Okay, oh sorry. The first one is Joseph Abboud's Terrain. It is good. Masculine, fresh, soapy. It's kind of like just a generic fragrance, a generic men's fragrance done right. I think I said at the beginning that this was like, reminded me of Halloween. It does not anymore. It does not hold it. It does not hold its structure, its integrity. When it rests, it gets a little woodsy. It dissipates a lot. If it would have kept that same fruitiness that it took in the top note, I tell you, does this do, though? They come out hitting hard, and then by the time they dry down, it's nothing like it. So that's still good, though. I give it an 8. I give it a solid 8. All right, next. Charmer. Yeah, this is pretty subtle too. It's just clean. It's clean and it's floral. That's all I'm getting. Clean and floral notes. I give that a solid 7.5. Not because it's not good. I just wish it projected more. Alright. We go to our Leighton clone Stallion. I really like the scent profile. I just really hate the fact that it does not pierce your nostrils like the Leighton's do. And I think this is the problem, man. I'm comparing it to Detour Noir, and I'm comparing it to Blue Exclusive that I know project better and last longer than this one. So I'll give it a solid 7. But get Detour Noir, definitely, instead of this one. Okay, next. Curve Connect. That's actually okay. The weird spices they had at front are kind of in the background now. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I'll be honest with you. It's not bad. It's not bad. But there's so many better options out there. But $15. It's only $15. So, I mean, I can't compare it to Spice Bomb. And I can't compare it to these $80, $100 fragrances. It's just not fair. So, I'll give it a solid 7 again. I'll give it a solid. It's solid, though. It's solid. Alright, CR7 by Ronaldo. Bro, I don't know what Jeremy Fragrance was smoking. It's nowhere near that. Like, it's nowhere. Maybe I misheard. I don't think I did, but it's nowhere near Paco Rabanne's. I don't know. I don't know. It's good, though. I think its utility is similar to the other sports clones, Michael Jordan, David Beckham. It's not a date night fragrance. It's probably not an everyday wear. It's kind of like a house fragrance or a gym fragrance. It also is very youthful. So I would 100% not hesitate to put that in like my top 10 fragrances for teenagers or people in their 20s, you know. But you cannot get away with that, I don't think, like being a 50-year-old man wearing that. But I mean, wear what you want, obviously, but that's just the vibes I'm getting. I say 7.5. Okay. Rochas Mustache. Look at that. Mustache. Oh my gosh, y'all had some fun with me. Like, that's just awesome. That is so cool. It's just such a fresh, not fresh as in like get out of the shower, definitely not that. Like, there's no woodsiness, there's no bergamot, there's no fruitiness like you would expect to see in those. It's just fresh as in opening, welcoming, inviting, friendly atmosphere. Almost kind of like a desserty, almost like a cream cake, like a key lime maybe. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like a lemon cake or like a key lime or something like that. It's really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. That's really good. It's and like I said, it's unique, and I really appreciate unique fragrances. Definitely. All right, last and definitely not least, we have Ebhar by Rasasi, not Latafa. Latafa wishes. Like, shut it down. Like, stop. We're done. That's the winner, clearly. Goodbye. Like, oh my gosh. That sweetness, a hint of that booziness, and I just love for amber fragrances. I love it. Looks like shipped me a little bit. Look at that. What the heck, Rasasi? But, you know, you also can't negate the fact that some of these more expensive fragrances probably macerated and chilled for a while, and maybe some of these cheaper ones have not, and they'll get better as time goes on. I don't know. I just have to deal with what is going on now in front of me, and that's dang good fragrance. Dang good fragrance. I'm gonna give that a 9 as well. So, number one is going to Ebhar, even though it tied on the score system with Mustache. I see myself wearing this much more than Mustache, but Mustache is a solid number 2. If I could tell people and just like walk around like everywhere I go, just hold up to my face, if this was socially acceptable, be like, Mustache. It even says like the fun mustache on the tee. It's like, but I can't do that. That's not socially acceptable. I can't wait though to see what that guy can do in the spring and the summer. I think that might make my top 10 like office scents too, because it's not offensive. I'm really excited to feature that in the future. So let's see. We gotta have a 3 though, right? We gotta have a 3, and it's either gonna be CR7 or Terrain by Joseph Abboud. You know the worst thing about TJ Maxx? These stickers they put on. You need that goop gone, because it ruins the bottles, and some of these bottles are gorgeous. Like, who would not want to have this sitting on the table? It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous bottle, and I just so happen to have Oud Mood here too. Look at this. It's gorgeous. So whenever I see those stickers just ruining the bottles, I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's the worst part about TJ Maxx. That and standing in line for 5 hours sometimes. But thank you all for your recommendations. Keep doing it. And if you had a recommendation in the past that I haven't done yet, drop it again, because either I forgot about it. I forgot about it. Sorry about that. I get a lot of recommendations, which I love, and some of them slip through the cracks every now and again. So thank you all. I will see you all on the next video. Until then.